the credit that I would give to the Taliban is that even though they dissent in some places, but mostly they do listen to their senior leadership. So from the top, if it comes, you're not to touch anybody that's trying to leave. That's what everybody will do. So, which is, huge, considering how undisciplined they are. It's complicated to even say that they're not disciplined, because they took over a country that was supported by the U.S. for the last 20 years. Anyway.
But just on a side point right there, you had said something earlier that was in the middle of a bunch of other stuff, but it's a point that should be reiterated. We are so used in this country to looking at tomorrow or like today. Yeah. And you were talking about how this is generational stuff. Yeah. And to look at the Taliban, it's like, they got beat down into a corner in 2001, 2002, and they licked their wounds and they slowly but carefully recultivated. Yeah. And so if obviously we can disagree with that, as we should, because of who they are and what they represent, but there is a lesson that should be learned from that probably won't be, but there's a lesson that should be learned from that.
Yeah. So that's happening. And in fact, that what's really ironic is some of the Taliban were actually treating those people better than a different force that was supported by the U.S. were treating. I won't go into that, but there was...
What do you mean? They're like opening doors for them and shit? Or like, what do you mean when you're saying treated better? Like, it's hard for me to process it like the Taliban's treating people well.
So there's a Taliban checkpoint, right? Uh-huh. And although they are harassing them, they are like kind of making fun of them, they're not killing them. But
we're going that far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you go there, and then we deployed a force that was basically is a militia that was trained by us. They are like literally shooting into crowds.
Why?
They're just shooting into the crowds just because they are mercenaries.
But why are they shooting into the crowds?
To control the crowd. Not the best approach, but that's what they were doing. And then the third line of control is the U.S. military. So this is happening, and there is so many people that nobody can get through. Like, this place is just surrounded, and there's hundreds of thousands of people. So what we did was we determined HLZs, helicopter landing zones, all across the city.
HLZs?
Yeah, helicopter landing zones.
Where
helicopters
can... up on that.
Yeah, where helicopters can land. So we picked different locations where it was kind of like an open area where a helicopter could land. So what we would do, the people that were eligible and the people that worked with us, the people that we knew, we would find them, collect them, and then drive them to that location. A helicopter would come, land, and take all those people to the airport.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.